off with the man who probably is responsible for all this kalokohan, Bernie. Good morning to you, Bernie.
Hi, good morning and good evening sa our friends from the US, Canada. Magandang umaga at magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.
Very
Actually,
nice.
this is the second batch ng Magic. First batch, me, Olan, Joe the Mango, Happy Lou, no, not Happy Louie, Louis, AJ Christian, yeah.
And Jun Santa Ana. Jun Santa Ana is the old guy. He's still around.
Siya yung rebulto sa kanto.
Okay. Thank you, Bernie. Of course, we also have the one who worked the hardest for this reunion. Hello, Jack Friday. Hello from Orlando, Canada, sabi niya. Paul Reno is the one who worked hard for this one. Paul, good morning to you. Good evening there in New York.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Good evening and good morning sa mga listeners dyan sa Manila. And good morning, Dubai. 6 o'clock in the morning. It's nice. I think one thing that this pandemic did to us, the one good thing is, we try to keep touch or touch base again with old friends. See Olan, I was able to touch base with Olan, and we got talking. And a lot. See Vince, Rockin' V, I was able to touch base with him, and it's nice that we were able to gather everybody and lahat sumagot. Umuo, ayan.
Oo nga.
Party. Naka-standby pa ngayon. Si Blake, Michael Vincent, naka-standby.
And Tina Ryan hopefully will join us a little later on, right?
Naging crush ni George.
Of course.
Special request.
Special request yun eh. Okay, salamat. Bagong pa ako bistuhin, Paul. Ken Fortune, hello from Dubai, right?
Yes, George. Good morning, and of course, good morning to the rest of my brothers in the radio, my colleagues, our ex-boss Bernie, of course, who's more than a boss; he's a friend. Good morning also to everybody listening in the Philippines and wherever you are across the world. I'd like to think we're being heard globally. It's nice to be joining all of you. Thanks, George. Thanks, Bob.
All right, very good, no? And of course, kaya ganyan yung boses ni Ken is because it's what time is it? 6 in the morning. Nagsipilyo ka na ba? Parang umuusok pa yung bibig, no? Of course, Sergeant Pepper, no? The famous Sergeant Pepper, the famous Tunog Kalye guy. Sarge, how are you? Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Very, very nice to see all of your faces. Brings back so many good memories. And thank you for doing this to all of us. Kasi nga, dahil sa pandemic, totoo yan. We need to keep in touch with each other. And good morning din sa everyone who's watching right now.
Very nice. No? Si Sarge yata yung parang hindi tumanda, no? Ganun pa rin yung itsura.
Don't let the formal mood fool yung mga kaibigan dahil mamaya magkakalat din itong mga to. Formalan lang yan sa umpisa, mamaya magwawala rin yan.
Let's go to Bernie first, no? Paano nangyari to? How were you able to gather up all these crazy guys? Ang hirap mag-alaga ng gantong klaseng di ba? Staff.
Actually, yeah. When we started, we were very young then. I was 20. Teka muna, sino yung tumawa? I was 27. And then
40 years ago.
Joe was, I think, about 17, 18.
18.
When we started. Ken Fortune was still in college.
College pa kami.
Yeah, Paul was still in college at the time.
87.
Ilan taon ka ba nag-college, Paul?
Ano?
Ilan taon ka nag-college?
5 years. 5 years lang. 4-year course pero 5 years natapos. Natapos na. Nakuha ko yung degree ko. Kahit pa. Kaya pong nag-imbita sa akin. Ken was the one who invited me.
Oh.
Yeah. I through Jay, your brother, George. So I mean, if you want the history, when I started, I mean, it was Jay, George's brother, who introduced me to Ken. Because I quit RT already. 87 ako sa RT. So 87, there's this new station, ganyan, bago. Sige. Tapos, okay dito Walang naninigaw.
Tignan mo, wala naninigaw.
Walang naninigaw.
Alam mo yung sinisigaw ni Emilio? Bait na po siya, si Bernie. Sobrang
Di ba kita nasigawan nun?
Sinisigaw, kid. Sabi mo po ang kid.
So what was your Bernie, ano mo yung mga criteria mo, no? Kung dapat bata para madaling patukan, ganun ba yung
Actually, when we started in 86, puro matanda kami noon. Well, puro matanda yung kasama ko noon.
Sila si John Santana. Senior na senior.
Sam. And ang bata lang noon was Joe. Joe and ako. So,
kailangan talaga insert
bata. May memo kayo bukas. Send ko memo nyo.
Yun naman sa TM. Yung memo no.
I haven't heard that line for a while. My memo.
Wala kaming memo. Kasi
walang memo.
Walang nagme-memo So we were like a family. So problema, pag kami sabit, I talk to them. I call them. Yung mga hindi tumutugtog yung mga tumutugtog wala sa playtext.
Tawag ako. Jaime yun. Hindi tumutugtog ng playlist.
Yung tumutugtog ng walang bayad.
Masaya. Because we were all, you guys were all young then. Si Ken Fortune, ikakasal ako noon 1987. January. And December, nagta-training na to. I was training him, midnight. Sabi ko nung owner, hindi matutuloy yung wedding mo pagka wala kang bagong DJ. So, ayun. Napilitan ako na
kinuha mo yung ring bearer mo.
I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. Thank you for getting married.
And then si Joe, Hillbilly Willie invited me to judge sa WCOKE radio.
Ay, dalawa yung judge nun.
Sino ba kasama ko na nag-judge?
Ako.
Okay.
Ay, dalawa.
Okay. And then sabi ko, nanalo siya so weekly, I think. And then I offered him na, sabi ko, he will have a new station. Join me na lang. And that's it.
I was about to get him sa Kiss FM that time.
Yeah. Nabalitaan ko din yun. Aside from
Michael B.
Hey, Vinny.
No relation to the yung nagpapatawa.
Nagrarap.
Yan yung
Saka yung kay Rockin' B. Wala rin relation.
Original to.
Michael B, welcome. Where are you? I heard you're in Hong Kong.
Yes. Magandang araw sa lahat ng mga kasama natin. Welcome to another TM moment.
Good. TM moment, no?
Tanongin mo, si Vinny, gano'ng katagal sa TM?
Ako yata pinakabata rito
Let's go to Ken first. Ken, you were still in college when Bernie got you sa TM. Did you ever dream of getting into radio? Paano? I know you were in UP also, di ba?
First Banquet.
That's right, George. Thank you for asking. Wasn't really thinking about radio. It just happened that I was in a radio speech class at the College of Arts and Letters, and particularly that in that class, the teacher said, you skip a long exam if you submit an audition tape this radio station, which apparently was the owner was a friend of hers. That owner, of course, was Mrs. Vera.
Ambassador.
Right, there you go. Ambassador. We called her Tita Nida. And ultimately, that tape, that audition tape, which allowed me to skip one long exam, landed in the hands of I believe Bernie, and that's how it all started for me. I was third year college, UP Diliman that time, and to an extent that also is how you thread now. The crew who came after, or the crew, how that TM team got together, because when I came in, then Bernie continued to develop, to develop a new team, and so there through the connections, then there was Jay, your brother, who introduced me to Paul. Then there was also Adele, who was also from UP but had been in RK at that time, who I also in an extent invited, because Adele's brother Bert, and I don't know if you came across Bert, who was basically the one who was informing us about Adele. Bert was also a classmate in the very same speech class in UP. So yun na yun, doon nagtahi-tahi yung, to an extent, bakit I got to meet Paul, then I got to meet Adele, then of course Nell, you just walked into TM, right?
Yes, you were the very first person I met sa Philcomsen.
There you go.
And I handed my demo tape sa'yo.
And you were still a student that time, Sarge?
Yeah, I was taking aerospace engineering.
Aerospace engineering, okay.
Yeah, sa domestic road. I was actually, when I went there, my sister kasi listens to Joe DeMango. And ako, I listened to Hillbilly Willie kasi may joke time. So, I prepared my demo actually for WKC, but when I was looking at the directory, nakita ko yung TM. So sabi ko, dito na lang ako mag-a-apply. Kasi nandito si Joe DeMango. So I went up and then I saw, dahil kay Joe to, kaya ako umakit sa TM. Kasi my sister talaga, every Friday, love notes. So, okay. And then I met Ken Fortune. Siya yung heartthrob ng TM dati. So he was there and I handed my tape. And then Bernie didn't like my demo tape. So I had to submit like twice or three times because I had to improve the mic. Si Bernie laging energy. Yeah. So
ganun siya
energy kami.
Ganun siya kabait, if he doesn't like your audition tape, he asks you to do another one.
Yeah.
Okay, Yung iba kasi, first 4 words lang, pag may mali ka, thank you, next. Ganun no? Hindi naman ganun.
Maybe I was lucky.
Wow. Very good.
Kasi nung time na yun, si Nell was, ilan taon ka na, Nell? 18, 19?
18 ako. I was
18.
Yeah,
so, pasok yung age, niya? Pasok sa
ba ako natanggap?
Well, aside from marunong ka pati mag-rap noon eh.
Yeah. Nag-rap ako sa show. 2 a.m., 10 to 2.
Ayun. Yun ang speaking of rap, yung original na narinig kong nagra-rap, si Joe DeMango.
Oh, yeah.
He still wasn't Joe DeMango that time sa WCOKE. No? Ang host noon sila Hillbilly Willie at saka si John Young. No? Pinipilit ko si Ronald Remy kasama kaya lang hindi raw kasama si Ronald Remy. Anyway, Joe DeMango, no? You started as a rapper, ganyan. How did you get into Love Notes? Di ba? Kumbaga you became the male version of Tia Deli yung tipong gano'n
Helen Bella.
Oo, Helen Bella, mga gano'n, labing
Kuya Cesar.
Ayun.
Baby Show Bella.
Ano nangyari from rap to Love Notes?
Well, meron kasi kami yung program, yung Friday Magic Madness.
Yeah,
Ayan, meron kaming program noon, Friday Magic Madness. So we play a lot of old songs. Sobrang sikat yung programa na yun. It happens all Friday long. May mga sulat na dumarating, ano pa, snail-mail pa yun eh. Sabi nila, Joe, can you please play the song for my friend and please play the song for her because we had a fight last night. So, magbibigay naman ako magbibigay ako ng konting advice and play the song. Tapos eventually the letters evolved into the Dear Joe type of letters. Wala nang pasakali, diretso, Dear Joe, I have this friend, ganyan, magkukwento na sila. Pinakita ko kay Koyang. Sabi ko, Koyang, may mga sulat na dumarating, ang dami. Oh. Pwede bang gumawa ng programa na, yun, naisip ko nga, parang letter reading, ganyan, love notes. Nung time na yun, remember, when we transitioned from AM, WBL, WIZ, yun yung pop stations, di ba? Walang nagsasalita sa FM eh. FM was for music, di ba? Kung gusto mo ng talk, AM ka. Sabi ni Koyang, kid, sabi niya, medyo tagilid yan kasi hindi naman tayo nagto-talk talaga dito sa kasi basically this is a talk show, di ba? Parang gano'n. So sabi niya, sige, I'll give you 1 month. Tingnan, mabait talaga si Koyang. kahit hindi pwede, sige, subukan natin. So sabi niya, sige, I'll give you 1 month. Tapos tingnan natin kung ano mangyari. So Koyang gave me the opportunity to explore yung programang Love Notes. And then, wala na. Everything else was history.
Michael Vincent, sa'yo na muna. Paano ka naman napuntang Hong Kong?
Actually, ako yata yung pinaka-shortest stint sa TM. After 6 months, I got a call from someone through sa office pa nga eh. Mabubuko na ako ni Bernie nito. Tapos nun, actually, 3 kaming in-offer dyan. Burns, sabihin ko na sa'yo, 3 kaming in-offer dyan. Si Paul at si Gaucho to actually come over.
Ayun.
After so many years, ngayon ko sasabihin to.
Patay pa rin.
Patay na. Joe, ipunin mo na ito. Love notes din to. True confessions.
Pero kay Koyang pa rin ako. Like-stay.
Yun. So si Gaucho and si Paul decided to stay. I think, both of them were still in school. So I took the jump. Sabi ko exactly about a year after, I decided to come over. Sabi ko, try to check how it is in Hong Kong. And 31 years, I'm still here.
Very nice. But you said you're the youngest in the group. Ba't sila Paul nasa eskwela pa, ikaw hindi na?
Youngest in the group na nagtagal sa TM. For approximately about a year lang talaga. And I ended up also working with our sister station.
Ken Fortune, siya yung in charge of
girl.
Ni Ken Fortune sa team.
Special project.
One in charge of our event.
In charge of loose women.
So yung mga events namin sa Merinol.
Merinol pa.
Samson.
Yeah.
May kwento si Tina sa atin. May nagpatay doon ng Manila dati. Sinong salarin?
Anyway.
May nagpatay ng mic.
Sino nagpatay ng mic ni Tina?
Magtaas lang ng kamay.
I'll share a story.
Okay. Yeah.
I think in '87, when TM was really striving to get traction and popularity, one thing which came our way was we always got invited into college fairs. Nandun yung project ng station na portable radio. Portable radio was TM as part of
remote broadcast.
would do an outdoor broadcast.
The student market, Yeah.
And usually all the DJs would go. Jaime, Vince, Olan, pag walang Love Notes would be present. Nell would always be there. Paul would be there. And we'd always go. And that's why nagkaroon ng traction ng popularity yung TM DJs to both high school and college students. And usually most of these fairs, ang ending niyan would always be the variety show. Na we would also host. Walang talent fees at that time. It was all pro bono in a way. No, we were there to be part of the fun, but at the same time we were trying to introduce the station. There came a point where portable radio, in fact, became sponsored. It started to get sponsors as well, and it was a lot of fun. Giftgate, Giftgate was there, of course. Big thanks to the Ramos family.
Yeah. Picture, George. Picture na sa Giftgate.
There you go. So you know, to a certain extent, we were not just confined. The broadcast wasn't just confined to the station or an OB van. We really went there to play music, and nandito na yung dynamicness ng station. Nandoon na rin yung tremendous support which we were getting. I think we have to herald you know, the silent partners of TM. Nandiyan yung who was the mobile we always used, guys?
Audio Compulsion.
I mean, they were always there. And of course, the group, I'd like to give a shout out also. You know, the guys who always supported us. Yeah, of course, si Vice Mayor Warren Villa, si Ronald Francisco, si Topher Miranda, who's now in Italy. There were these people who were so committed to helping us. And who were not in the payroll, they were just friends. And it helped us because sila yung tumutulong talaga sa atin at that time. And we did it because it was a lot of fun at the end. You know.
But it goes without saying, ang Magic siguro was the youngest on-air crew. No? Compared to Casey, no? Casey, puro matatanda na rin nandun.
Si Mitch lang yung
my apologies, gentlemen, kasi ako yung host nung forum. Hindi ko pala ma-pull out yung sarili ko, but I hope you can bear with us. But we'll try to bring in your friends kung may aalisin akong isa-isa para musical chairs. But I can see Tina. Nakikita ko na si Tina.
Ako na muna ang alisin mo para ano? Para
ito na, nandito na si Tina.
Ayun. Hi, love.
Sorry.
Ganun.
Naiiyak ako.
Ayun. Okay, Tina. Ano
Magmano ka na?
Maraming pangalan, di ba? Hindi naman pinangalan yan eh.
Ano yan? Ang dami niyo sinulat na pangalan niya eh.
Moran.
Mga ano yan, no?
Pinabusan. I don't know who came up with the final, Ryan. But I remember, was it you, partner? Kasi Sarge ata eh, dahil sikat si Meg Ryan because of Sleepless in Seattle that time.
Ganun lang naman yun eh. Ganun ang evolution nun eh. Ako, nag-umpisa ako, Robin Hood. Pero,
Robin.
Oo, nainggit ako kasi lahat, Paul Reno, Ken Fortune, Joe Damango, ako, Kuya Vince, lahat ganun. Sabi ko, there must be a better name. Nauso yun. Nauso si Gary V, si Andrew E, Michael V. Sabi ko, ako din, Rakim V. Sasakyan ko lang to. Jollibee.
Tutu B.
By the way,
anniversary
pala namin ni Vince today.
Exactly. Yun din.
Nag-start ang
Halloween.
Oo, may pigsa ako sa puwet noon, partner.
Wow, too much information.
Talaga?
Yeah,
patingin.
May pigsa talaga ako.
Patingin?
So, paano ka? Everything happened to me sa Magic Halloween. I started Halloween, then we started the TV morning show Halloween. I don't know why, but doon pumapatak eh, Halloween eh.
Teka, let's all welcome the only guy who follows the law. He's in a face mask. Welcome, the Blade. Hello.
Yeah, hi. This is the coronavirus edition.
Where are you? Where are you, Blade? Are you?
I'm in New York in my car, freezing my butt off.
My goodness. You're inside your car right now.
Yeah. This is the only place that looks very decent compared to my apartment.
Can you imagine, si Blade, nasa New York, he has a car. He actually has a car in New York. Diba? That's a rarity in New York.
Oo nga. Hindi masyado mahilig mag-drive ang mga tao dito except me.
That's
a step up. Si Blade, you'd find him in TM all hours.
Why?
Ikaw magsabi, Blade.
I was a pinch hitter, but I eventually, I guess, took over Jaime's graveyard shift, which I absolutely loved. My favorite shift. And ayun. Why was I there in the? Oh my god! It took a few seconds. It took a few seconds for me to get it. But bakit nga ba? May class? I just wanted to say one thing though. Since I don't, get the opportunity to say it often, I actually want to thank Nel Sarge, who he was the guy who gave me my break in radio. So
how'd you get started anyway? Like what year did you join Magic?
I joined December of '89, but before that I was working at a mall, Makati Cinema Square. There was
the radio station there.
Yeah, there was a DJ's booth working there. They played piped-in music, and it was Sarge who saw me there and asked me to try out. So ayun.
Galing, Very nice. And it's amazing that Bernie, you were able to get young people to get on board. Like LS had what? Di ba? Mga geriatrics na yun nasa LS nun eh. All due respect to Fred James and Danny R and company, Kaya lang, gano'n Tapos, ang mahirap pa doon, Bernie, you got young people, and it's not really very easy to discipline young people, right? Especially, you've got how many egos
that's
with
true.
you. How did you deal with it?
Wala pang cellphone nun.
Actually, kaya nga sabi ko, ang problema ko lang naman with them is playing songs na wala sa playlist.
Guilty.
Si Gaucho yun,
Pagdating sa bahay, naka-headset na ako. Nakikinig ng Magic, I would call them 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I think si Jess, isa yung sa mga natawagan ko eh.
Hindi, yung maganda, mag-Friday Magic Man, magiging mo yung personality ng isang DJ.
Pero Bernie, sino pinakamadalas mong tawagan?
Yun,
Jess ba? Si Jess, pagdating sa TV, si Jess.
Siguro sinasabi ni Jess, hindi pa natutulog tong hayop na to.
24 hours.
Kasi I've worked with a few stations and yeah, the entire industry is very ego based. Tataas talaga ng mga ego. But see Bernie, of all the managers that I've worked for, he was the most he was the coolest. He was never temperamental. Anything goes almost, and I think that's where the leadership came from. I mean, nahiya kami to do him wrong. I mean, the worst I ever did, and I got suspended for it, was I trashed the booth. I was in a late night shift. I had a party, and I think I got so wasted, I left the place like I had a party. So, he goes up to me, kid, what am I supposed to do? Everybody saw everything, I got to suspend you, which turns out was a good thing also, because we never get vacations really in radio. I mean, except for your PM and SL, and so 1 week suspension thing was actually Wow.
It was a blessing for
Yeah,
you.
that's what I can say about Bernie. He was the best manager I've ever worked with.
Sige,
Alam
bukas
mo,
na kayo.
in addition to what Gacho was saying, no, si Koyang, pinakamatagal ko na rin kasama. In fact, siya yung kumuha sa akin. Hindi ko pa siya nakitang nagalit eh. Pag nagalit si Koyang, parang hindi siya galit eh. Pero galit na siya. So I give it to Koyang for the kind of leadership, how he led us, no, sa Magic. Kasi it's empowering. You won't feel parang bad about yourself kahit may ginawa kang mali. Kasi he would always make you feel na okay lang yan. Alam mo yun, gano'n si Koyang. So, Koyang, thank you.
Thank you.
Si Koyang, pag sinabi ng kid, yan, natakot ka na.
Galit na yan.
Kid, mali. Yan ang pinatugtog ko. Mali.
I remember Paul, pumasok siya sa cubicle ko asking for a raise.
Hindi namin nagawa yan, ha?
Ang kapal na mukha, no?
Hindi ka nakasumunod sa playlist eh.
Bigyan mo muna ako ng ratings. He was doing the 6 to 9 in the evening slot, I think, at the time. And then, biglang lumabas yung ratings. I think about a month after, nag-usap kami. Nag-number 1 yung show niya.
Ba? Magkano binayad mo, Paul?
Wala pang bayad.
Wala pang bayad.
Yung raise eh.
No choice ako pa to give him a raise. Di ba, Paul?
Do the talking.
Kaya lang, Bernie, Koyang, you came from BL, di ba? You were with that bunch of characters from WKC, no? Tapos you left. You were left to man the fort. And would you attribute your management style dun sa ginagawa ni Mike Enriquez before?
Yes, actually. Palagi ko sinasabi yun. Mike and Willie and the rest of the guys, lahat yan mentor ko. I was the youngest at the time. No? I started as sales ng WBL and Mellow Touch. And then they were cooking something na pala. They were trying, I don't know, kung anong year, I can't remember. Jill Santiago, sabi niya, kid, mag-DJ ka na lang, madaming pera, DJ. Sabi ko, malaki pera ng account executive, ang laki ng So, they trained me, not knowing that magre-resign pala lahat sila. They all resigned, sabay-sabay. So, I was on board. Balagoong ako, no? Nung last time nung time na they all resigned. So, ako lang yung nagbo-board. And then, I think si Olan, that was the time kinuha ko na rin si Olan for WBL.
Oh, so nag-BL ka pa, Olan?
Nag-BL pa ako for some time. Rolkin Roland naman pangalan ko. Parang Roland Dix.
Yun. Kaya Kirakin Olan pala nag-umpisa eh.
Parang Rick Dees eh.
Ang management style ko is family. Kung paano mo i-treat yung family mo, that's how I treated them. They're like brothers. Ako yung matanda, kaya nga they called me Koyang. Up until now, they kilala ako as Koyang.
Yeah, the whole industry actually called you Koyang.
Lahat ng agent Koyang sa kanya.
Yeah. Actually, it was our boss, attorney Bobet Vera, who started that. Hi, boss. Thank you. He was the one who started calling me Koyang. And sabi pa nga niya, remember ko, merong movie, si Mother Lily, sa recording, merong Boss Vic. Sa radyo, Koyang. So, that's it. That's how it started.
Among you guys, sino ang pinakamatigas ang ulo?
Pag Friday ako. Friday Magic.
Ito, paano ba yan? Ang hirap eh.
Mahirap.
Kuya mo yung sagot niyan.
Malabas yung buwan eh.
Parang ang hindi ko lang ma-imagine matigas ang ulo si Jody Mango eh. Di ba?
Parang matigas ulo niya, George. Ayaw lumipat.
Oo nga eh. Dapat doon ka na sa stasyon ko eh.
Munti ko na rin siya nakuha nun sa cool. Ayaw talaga.
Oo.
Bira
mo.
Si Tina Ryan.
Si Tina Ryan.
Handa na yung mga tanong nyo, guys. Sige, tanong nyo na si Tina.
If I may correct, si Tina hindi yung first female jock ng Magic.
Ganon.
Si Winnie Gozon. Si Jean Tony.
Where is she now? Saan na?
Nakalimutan niyo yung bitahin.
Hindi kasi, hindi na, wala eh. Ang naging
sa Facebook ko yan eh.
Ang naging boyfriend nun, yung alam ni Orly Ilacad.
Boyfriend lang.
Kaya kami, tuloy-tuloy na yun. Doon na kami boyfriend.
And I want to make a correction, Paul. I was not a groupie. I was a stalker.
Sabi
I was a stalker of Sgt. Pepper.
Ayun.
Sgt. Pepper.
Stalker pala.
Oh my gosh.
Sgt. Pepper pala.
Paano ka naman?
Nakita ko si Tina Ryan sa Green Hills when we were doing
Nagbebenta ng fake. Nagbebenta ng mga fake.
No, was that Midnight Madness ba yun?
Midnight Madness.
Because my sister and my cousin and I were listeners of Magic na before we moved to the States in 88. We were listening already to the likes of Tito Joe, yan. And then when we came back in 92. Tito Joe. Tito Joe, I miss you. Say hi to me. Hindi yun, so parang radio fans na talaga. So when I came back in 91, yun ulit, I started listening to Magic. And then, narinig ko yung boses si Sgt. Pepper na umikot yung panty ko talaga, promise.
Wow!
And then we started going to the Midnight Madness. Yun, dun ko sila unang.
May rating ba to? Wala rating to.
Wala, okay lang to.
Okay lang. Banat, Tina, banat.
So nangyari nung umikot yung panty mo, pinupuntahan mo na siya sa stasyon.
I think we visited my high school friends and I went to the station. Because di ba Sir, meet tayo sa Madness? Sa Green Hills, nag-meet kami. Tapos in-encourage na niya kaming mag-station visit, and then one time we snuck out and we actually went there. Kuya Warren pa ata nag-welcome sa amin. Parang ganun. And then that's I started recording commercials for them.
So that's how you started. And then?
Yeah. And then napansin ko na parang hindi pa ready ang mundo ng FM magkaroon ng babaeng DJ. Nag-switch naman ako sa LS kasi I heard they had a campus radio audition. So I was the very first. I was part of the very first batch of campus radio, and I was the only high school student who actually made it there. So mga mentors ko din doon si Triggerman, si Mol.
Puro DOM.
Oo.
Finally, naging si Rock B.
Bawal ang bata doon, di ba?
Anong year ka pa nagkwan? Anong year ka ba nag-umpisa sa
Officially, I started training. We had the Magic voice search Sarge, 93? 1993. But officially 94, and partner Vince, paano ba tayong
chronologically? Ito siguro kailangan na sigurong sabihin na to, no? Parang confessions na to eh. Nang nag-uusap kami ni Koyang.
Nabasa na sa manan.
Sabi ko, Koyang, kasi parang ang concern ni Koyang at that time was the ratings. So sabi ko, Koyang, number 1 si Joe Damago, he should be in the morning. Sabi niya, kid, paano yung love notes? Sabi ko, that's 1 day in a week. Sabi ko, you know what, you need to have something to support Joe Damago. Sabi ko, why not have si Joe Damago, why not have a partner for him? And then put him in the morning. Then biglang sabi niya, kid ko kaya?
Ayun.
Me and my big mouth. So sabi ko, so I couldn't say no to Koyang. So sabi ko, sige, we'll give it a shot. We didn't have that much success with Winnie, with Gin Tony. Winnie goes on.
Kasi parang,
So I said,
wala na ako nun eh. Di ba? I think when Tina started, wala na ako sa TM nun eh.
Uy, Paul, nandun ka
nandun
pa.
ka pa.
Bago pa mag-K-Light.
Bago mag-K-Light.
Oo, ang tagal mo pa doon, Paul.
Panggabi talaga ako nun.
Eh ako, I hated yung 6 to 9, yung drive time na 6 to 9. I hated that because I have to be up at 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
But that's the best time for a DJ, di ba?
Sa akin, hindi eh. Kami nawala na si Gaucho eh. We were night owls. We were hanging out every night. We partied every night, and to board at 6, we'd probably have about 3 to 4 hours of sleep. So, yun, naging disiplina na lang. Tulog na lang. Wala nang party-party. Wala nang inom-inom. Tulog maaga. But it was still impossible. I sleep, 12, 1 o'clock.
I'm raising my hand. I want to excuse myself because I think Koyang deserves to be here more than me. Because
No. Stay.
I'm gonna make way for Koyang.
Wait, Tina, stay. Stay. I'm going out. I have to go to somewhere.
Nararamdaman mo na naman.
To the little boy's room.
10 cm ka na ba, George? 10 cm
we'll bring Koya in. George, balik ka na lang in a bit. Okay?
Si Vince, may natatanda mo yung sound bite mo pag
yung flash, nagpa-flash.
Gosh, pag di ako bumalik sa booth within 2 minutes,
yes, makita tayo.
Nabanggit mo na rin yung ganyan the time that you have to leave the booth. Sino may pinakamalala na experience sa inyo dyan? While on board. Si Blade daw. He's 2 thumbs up. Sige nga, pakinggan nga natin storya mo. Yes.
No, I was saying thumbs up to Paul. Because I didn't realize that it was in New York and he was saying
add a friend.
One of these days, Paul, we'll hang out here in New York.
Do not leave the group.
Yeah. Basta late kasi yung tradition, we play the pinakaayaw na DJ ng song.
Tama.
Ano?
Kapag late ka, play na yung pangit na song.
Tapos?
Oh yeah, we'll play a love song after the top of the hour.
Kasi, 5 minutes, magbababay ka na, di ba? Babay ka na. Gusto mo na
welcome back, Bernie. Hi there, uli.
Oy, yan si Koyang.
Ayan na, mabubuko na kayo ulit. Okay.
Ganyan pala kayo. Bukas yung memo ulit.
Nakikinig pa rin yan. Nanonood pa.
Wala pa may maliwanag na sagot about leaving the booth temporarily. Sino ang pinaka may malala na experience dito?
Yeah.
Masama daw pag-usapan yung yung pag wala dito, so hindi ko nababanggitin.
Ako meron akong experience. Normally kasi pag bago ang DJ, may initiation eh. So, mahirap pag nag-CR ka, yung naka-cue mong plaka, pagbalik mo, wala na yung karayom. O kaya, iba na yung song. So when you play it, iba yung tutugtog, tapos iba yung ad-lib mo. So yun yung pinakadelikado pag nag-CR ka.
Plaka.
Sino ba yung didn't one of you guys play a prank on one of the newer DJs? Kung pa yung single 45, you put it on the wrong speed.
Oh, the wrong speed.
Pwede pa noon yun
45, naging 78.
Pero wala si Jess.
Oo. Naranasan ko na rin yung naka-unplug yung wire ng microphone. So, adlib ako ng adlib, wala palang mic.
Tapos wala nang tunog.
Oo. Medyo loose siya.
Si Kuya Wari naman, mahilig mahilig akong lokohin na yung mic ko nakabukas. Kasi I have a habit of leaving it dahil hindi ako masyado nag-headset. So, ang dami kong bloopers nung araw. Kasi iwan ni Kuya Warren sa yung mic ko na bukas kasi kung ano mga sinasabi ko.
This is one of the typical ordinary situations sa inyo, no? Pero have you ever been in really deep shit? Like, nagka-problema na ba kayo, nagka-trouble na kayo while performing your duties as DJs?
Oh, good. Playlist.
Sa booth lang or
yeah, booth or otherwise station.
I don't know if falling asleep on the job counts.
Si Jess?
Alam mo ba, you know, this was the era we were in college. I think I was doing night shift, graveyard, bago. And panahon ng plaka yan eh. So immediately you'll be spotted if if you fell asleep because yung karayo maabot sa dulo and yun ang naka-broadcast. So I guess hindi naman alam ni Koya. But I raised my hands. I fell asleep and wala pang mga extended play records that time. So within 5 minutes tulog.
And actually, Ken, nung nagte-training ka with me, I was in the booth, but I went to the text booth. And then, natapos yung song, dire-diretso yung plaka, nakita ko tulog ka na.
So may forewarning ko yan, ha? I mean, you knew what you were getting into.
Thank you. Kaya nga, sabi ko, ikakasal na ako eh. Hindi matutuloy yung kasal ko pagka hindi kita kinuha eh. But in fairness, si Ken Fortune, masipag to. Imagine lahat ng events ng Magic andun siya. Kasi yung events director ng Magic before.
Saan yan? Siya yung pinaka-available kasi lagi? O siya lang yung hindi naniningil pagka may event?
I guess, whatever the team, because Koyang gave me that responsibility, but the team cooperated as well in all the things which we were doing. It was just fun, Bob. I guess sometimes you're given responsibilities and you just have to embrace it. And everybody cooperated. We can think of a project pero kung hindi naman dadating ang other DJs, then wala din yon, di ba?
And this is worth noting, friends, dahil yung Magic, they were very consistent with those remote broadcasts. Yung mga remote nila sa kahit saan-saan, they had the best signal too for a remote system. I guess credit goes to the team and of course to leadership from Bernie. What would you say would be the secret behind this, Bernie?
Actually, sabi ko nga, they were all young. We were all young. Even our boss was, I think, 2 years younger than me. Our chief engineer was the time in his mid or early 20s. So lahat parang naglalaro lang. We were enjoying everything. And we were known for events, concerts. There was even a time nagbagsa kami from Chopper in Mega Mall. Nagbagsa kami ng Swatch. Do you guys remember that?
Roadwatch.
Nagbagsak tayo from the Chopper ng mga Swatches. And then we would do events in beach in Cavite.
Yeah. So cool. Tsaka kapansin-pansin nun, Bernie, ang linaw ng signal nyo. Kami nga nasa around 89 or 90, nasa DMZ ako. We were trying to come up with a decent broadcast from a disco, lagi, dance hall. Pero hindi namin makuha-kuha yun until maybe the 10th or 11th week. Kaya naman, you do this consistently. Every time may event, nandun kayo. May mall opening, may product launch. And you had the whole team there and your DJs were there. Also at very effective at nakikita ng mga tao. Yung presence nyo was quite remarkable. At saka yung technical team nyo kasi ang galing na mapapansin ko.
As I said, bata yung engineer namin, no? Si Engineer Armand Ursal, no? And updated kami palagi with new equipment. Even the management, our boss, no? Boss Bobet, whenever we need something, andun. Talagang esports us.
Yup. Okay. Gouch, kamusta ka? Welcome back.
And then, Bob, going back to your question kanina na
sige, Paul.
About the pagalitan or something like that, to that effect.
Yung trouble or deep
yes. Sa TM, napakit ng management. I mean, Bernie, kaya nga, Gaucho was right, let's not take advantage of Bernie's kabaitan.
Kindness.
Pag kinid ka na, tahimik ka na lang. Sorry, kuya, hindi na maulit. So, there was no such thing as memos. There was no shouting. Wala, hindi ka mumurahin.
Totoo, no, Paul? Tama si Tito Joe. Parang hindi natin nakita nagalit si Koyang ever.
Wala.
Si Sarge nakita ko magalit.
Si Sarge?
Oh my God! Nang bato
Yes,
pa nga ng report minsan.
Kid na yan, tahimik ka na lang. Alam mo na. Mali ka na. So, it was really good. The ripple effect nandun From the top to the jocks, nandun yung ripple effect. Talagang we gave our support to management.
Joe, just curious about this alongside a few others who've been asking me. Sino si Mango Bango at saka paano mo siya ginawa?
Galing, no? Sabi nga ni Koyang, updated kami with new equipments all the time. And that time, bumili sila ng harmonizer, something to enhance the on-air sound. No? So habang nakaboard ako, kinakalikot ko yung machine. And then I discovered that there's this parang effect na you can change your voice into parang robotic voice or something like that. And nilaro-laro ko hanggang sa we found out na this cute little voice na Mango Bango. And I talked to the tech people. Nilagyan nila ako ng flip switch. So yung mic nire-reroute dun sa harmonizer pag gusto ko mag-Mango Bango. So ako lang yung mukhang sira ulo dun sa stasyon. Kasi I'm talking to myself.
Pero nagkaroon pa na isa pa.
Ano?
Si Bobo Cap.
Si Bobo Cap. Si Bobo Cap. So anyway, binabati ko yung mga bad boys, no? Si Taiguro, si Bobo Cap nasa US, nasa California. Si James nasa San Francisco.
Joe DiMango.
No? Yes, thank you, George. Thank you, Bob.
Ano natin? What was Love Note's biggest competition? Of course, nobody can, hold the torch on Love Notes during those days.
Well, as a station, masasabi ko rin KC, no? Kasi for a lot of people who do not know may history kasi ang KC and the owners of the station. So parang may something personal about it. And gaya nga nasabi ni Sarge, no? Mga KC veterano na lahat ng DJs ang KC. They've been in the industry for the longest time. Most of the DJs ang TM noon, mga like ako bago lang, barely a year, no? So makikita mo talaga na parang you feel like they're looking down at you in a way kasi they're more professional, they're more experienced. Pero the fact na kami nag-fill in when they left WBL and they moved to FM, that was fine kasi they were going forward, kami stayed on. But when suddenly TM was born, na-feel nila, meron ng competition ng KC. So naging very personal yung competition between KC and TM. And gaya nga nasabi ni Tita, I remember now, na-realize ko na WTM has a certain DNA. Hindi ko may paliwanag, pero we were so connected to each other na parang every time we go out, we're just talagang solid talaga. Yun ang masasabi ko. And Koyan has a knack for picking out talents talaga. He has this, I don't know Koyan kung anong gift mo pero alam niya kung sinong tatawagin niya, sinong kukunin niya. It's always Koyang's call from the very beginning kung sinong pumapasok sa TM. And I agree with Nel. We're not looking outside. Koyang was more of, rather than looking for people who have been in the industry, he wants to discover new people in the industry.
That's why he's one of the most respected radio people. So, si Koyang, talagang hats off to you, no? Grabe. Tina, I'm gonna ask you a different question. Having worked with these characters for the longest time, what are you doing tonight? Biglang ganun. What are you doing tonight?
I'm babysitting.
Teka, hindi. Having worked with these characters and would you say that it has really been quite an experience, like Magic, the guys in Magic, and everything else that happened? Would you say you've had your share of fulfillment, so to speak?
Oh my goodness! To work with those guys it was a privilege. My partner, actually, mas takot pa nga ako. I'm getting emotional. Sorry, because I can't believe I'm seeing my brothers in one screen right now. I mean, like, I used to be afraid to talk to Gaucho kasi feeling ko si Gaucho nung araw super suplado at super sosyal. In-English ako duduguin. I mean, sobrang intimidated ako kay Gaucho. And then, of course, Tito Joe, my gosh, on and off air, I was able to rely on him. Si Vince, ang training ni Vince sa akin, George, Bob, ay sobra. Mas takot ako kay Vince kaysa sa mami ko nung araw. And I wanted to share na yung ang liit ng sweldo ko for 2.5 years. Vince,
ano ba yan?
Seriously. Si partner Vince bought me McDonald's breakfast every day ata for 2.5 years. I'm always, at sobrang thankful ko dyan. Kasi pag ano ba to, yung, syempre I was, working student. So si Vince, pinapautang ako ng pan-taxi nung araw.
Pag malilate, pag may pasok maaga, mag-taxi ka na lang.
Taxi na, papahiramin ako ng pera ni Vince nung araw. And,
hindi mo pa nabayaran yun, ha? Tanda ako pa.
And it's just the likes of Sergeant Pepper. I mean, talagang after he picked up from where Koyang left off, sobrang disiplinado kami. I mean, it's a privilege more than anything that I was able to work with these guys. Always grateful and thankful for the opportunity. I mean, seryoso. I love you guys. I'm so thankful to be seeing you all on screen right now.
Iyak na yan. Iyak.
Iyak tina.
We had to
One day. Si Paulen Blade, dadalawin ko sa New York. And Gaucho, nandito ka, magpakita ka naman, no?
Pakita ka daw.
Pakita ka, Gaucho, kape tayo.
Anyway, thank you so much, Magic guys, and hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Big applause for everybody.
Teka muna. Nakalin yung talent fee.
Okay,
Kuya. Message kita.
Naka James D. Naka James D.
Senso. Please na ako.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
And congratulations on your body of work. Naka-inspire ng buong generation yan.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.